Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're really looking forward to the weekend. I'm really excited that it's the weekend because it means we can do more open source coding, obviously with some work-life balance. There's been some really interesting things happening on GitHub. You've got the badges about the Arctic code. You can customize your GitHub profile page. And I'm really excited to look into the customization. I've started customizing mine and I've seen other people's and they look really awesome. So let's review some other people's. I'm going to add some value to mine. And if you haven't done yours yet, I'm really keen to get you customizing your GitHub profile page. So, and let me know what you've been up to in the chat. Don't forget to say hey. Lael, I pronounce your name so badly every time. I'm so sorry. My Lebanese friend, I'm really sorry. Yes, have you customized yours yet? What's your GitHub account? Share links you can't share in the chat. What's your username for GitHub? Let's go check it out. And anyone watching, if you're not sure what to customize your GitHub profile account, we can get inspiration from others. We can even maybe make a list of like inspirational projects. We could do that. We'll create a repo with an example of lists. And if you create the repo, then other people could contribute to customizing yours. And they still have to, submit a PR and get your approval. So don't worry, they won't do anything bad. You just have to accept it. However, they might give you some inspiration that you might have been involved in, I don't know, a discussion on Twitter that they might put a link to in your own profile page, which is pretty awesome. Coding Mania, awesome to have you here. The cheeky guy's back. Am I the cheeky guy or is it you? Not sure who you're referring to. Right, let's have a look. Let me share my screen. And my screen is this one. So now you see my screen. I've done a little bit of customization on mine. I'm just going to use mine as a bit of an example. And please do share your GitHub usernames. Let's go all other people's usernames that you think have done this really well. We're also going to look at Praveen. His looks quite good. He's got an animated GIF, and so I've got inspiration from his. And I've actually created an animated GIF. I'm going to put in mine. We're going to do that together. So let me see if I can bring his up for inspiration, but do share anything you think is useful. So let me have a look if I can find it. I did open it and I closed it, which is really stupid, but hopefully it'll be in my history. Here we go, Praveen. So Praveen, if you're watching, I'm using yours as an example. Oh, he's done more. He's updated it in the last 30 minutes. Okay, let me bring it over and let's have a look. Here we go. This is his. And I stole the badges idea. So when I saw the badges, I actually put some badges on mine. These are links. So if I click on this, it goes to Twitter or it goes to YouTube or this Discord channel. I love that. And it shows how many people are online and your numbers and so forth. Those aren't my subscribers on YouTube. I couldn't get one for subscribers, but I could get one for how many views you have on a video. So obviously I picked my most popular video and did that. And he had an animated GIF down here, which I thought looked epic. So I've created a beautiful MD file. Yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do with this. I think it's excellent. I was currently creating myself a website so that I could list projects that I've been in, kind of a bit like a kind of a CV, but not a CV. And I had another stream where I was using Tailwind CSS to create this, for example, but I could probably just put most of it in the README. So taking the animated GIF as inspiration, and if you haven't done this yet, let me show you how you can create it. You go to, we don't have to go to repositories. What you need to do is add a new repository from up here or click on new, and you create a repository with your username. So my username is Eddie Jowd, and I create a repository called Eddie Jowd. And then in there, once you create it, you create a README, and whatever you put in this README appears on your profile page. I mean, it's just so freaking cool. It's so simple. It's harnessing. It's simple for us to do. I'm sure it's not simple kind of behind the scenes, but it's so awesome that they're reusing all the kind of functionality that we know already and allowing us to customize it with things that we know already. Please do share your GitHub accounts in the chat to the side, no, that side, because I'm really keen to see what accounts you've got. And if you haven't got ideas, like I said, just create a repo, an empty one with your name, and I will add some customization to it, or maybe someone else will. I'm really keen for you all to contribute to open source. How's the video and audio, by the way? Let me know. Coding Mania, I was on the stream when you wanted to make our first GitHub PR and I messed it up. Remember, two of us made the same PR. Oh, yes, I remember. Yeah, this is all part of the fun. I love open source and I love the community. So it's awesome to have you all here. I really appreciate it. Hey, Yaz, how you doing? Hopefully I haven't shortened that too much. Right, let's get started. So what I was thinking was, what I want to do, I want to add an animated GIF to this. And I've created the animated GIF already. It's actually from one of my YouTube videos. I sped the YouTube video up and then I turned it into a GIF. So I don't want to add a binary to this file, to this repo, because it makes the repo a lot heavier. So what I'm going to do is create an issue and drop the binary in there. I just really hope that it's not over a certain, it's not over the limit, size limit. Let's have a look. If not, if it is, I'll have to add it to the repo. Let me see. Right. Let me get this animated GIF. Where did I put it? Is the question. No, don't fear. I am organized. It's not like I just put this stream up last minute and just hit play. I have the animated GIF here. It's 15 megs, just under. It's too big. 10 megs is the limit. Okay, we'll add it to the repo for now then. Oh, I just don't want to add a binary to the repo. Does anyone else kind of feel like that? I just don't want to bloat it. Riddlestone, Andrew, when did this happen? This is going to be fun. Yes, where is your account? So this is kind of my README, and I want to add animated GIF. It's just 14 megs is a bit too big. GitHub wide limit at 10. So I could add it to the repo. Okay, let's just add it. Create new file, upload file. Yeah, okay, let's upload it then. I haven't used this UI to do this before, so this is going to be interesting. So what I'm going to do, hopefully there's no limit on the UI. If I drop it here, see my Discord video at ×8 at 1080. So let's have a look. It's uploading it. It's quite a big file to add to a GitHub repo, but let's have a look. By the way, if you're watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. So I've added this file, so let me say animate. Oh, no, I've got to do my changelog commits. Feature. This is going to be not socials. This is probably going to be, I don't know, YouTube. This is just the way changelog works. Animated gift example. I don't know. Let's just commit that to master. And we're not going to see it on my homepage. So if I go to my homepage now, we're still not going to see anything because I haven't added it to the README yet. So if I go and edit this README, and actually we'll need to get the path to that file. Let me open a new tab, and here's the file. And we probably want to go to raw. I'm sure there is a raw button somewhere if I remember correctly, not download. I want that link. Here we go. Right click, copy link, and if I open that in a new tab, let's just check it's got no GitHub around it. Download. That's probably just Safari. Let's just try this and see. So underneath, I will add image, which will be, I don't know, YouTube GIF, not diff, GIF, for example. And let's add the link. And then all we can do is hit preview and see what it looks like. Let's see if it works. Yeah, so in my README, I've got animated GIF. I don't know if that's very good. Let me know what you think. I kind of sped up the video, so you'll see some coding coming up soon. And the quality isn't massively great. At 14 megs, what do you expect for a 6-minute, what originally was a 6-minute video. And but I think that looks quite interesting. Got things happening. Show you how I do things. I'm gonna add that for now. I can always remove it later. So feature, and we'll say what module would this be? Let's say it's not social. I don't know. YouTube again probably. Although it's a different field. Animated GIF added to README. And I hate saying added to README because it's obvious from the commit what's happened to it. But you know. It's just not that important in this project. So now if I go to my profile page, let me share a link in the chat and you can go have a look for yourself. Let's have a look. Compress. What have I missed? GitHub can really now become a resume. Yeah, it can, right? Not just from the open source side, but also the information that we include from it. It can become our resume. I think that's awesome. I think that might be a bit too big because it pushes all my repositories down. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that having something like that just takes up too much space? I still think it looks pretty cool. Maybe I need to speed it up a little bit more and then the GIF will just loop round over and over. I could compress it, but the quality will drop even further. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite grainy. I don't know if I'll drop it anymore. I could maybe, speed it up twice as much as it is now, so that there is kind of less videoage. Let's say. Right, whose GitHub are we going to look at next? No one shared their GitHub. Don't be shy. There's no judging here. And I actually also want to create a repo of people I think with awesome GitHub profile accounts. What could we call it? GitHub awesome profile accounts? Oh, that's pretty self-explanatory. So yes, I don't know if you like that. Let me know what you think. I want to leave it in there for now. I think that's pretty cool. And Praveen has stepped his up as well. So he's got the banner, and this whole thing is one link. Oh, Praveen, it goes to here. It doesn't actually go to a website or anything. So I would put a link on that. So what you can do actually, if someone else has got a project, you can just raise an issue and give them an idea, and I'll raise an issue, and you still get the green square as a contribution to someone else's project just by raising an issue. Banner to have a link to your website or other platform. But it's good to have a link. There we go. Okay, submit it. And we can even make the contribution form because it's just like a GitHub repo. It isn't anything crazy. So what is his website? And then we grab that. I think it's there's a link here somewhere. Praveen Science. Here we go. Copy that. And then if I go to his README, I hit edit, and have his banner at the top here. Here we go. This is his banner. What I want to do is I'm going to wrap that in a link. Still keep it in markdown. Don't have to do any HTML. There we go. And if I preview that, now when I hover it, you can see. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't because it's behind me. But if I right click and say open a new tab, you'll get to see that it goes to his website. So I'm happy with that. Let's submit that and see, and we can mention the issue number as well in the PR. So it's issue number 2. So you can always contribute to help people's profile accounts look better. It's still a contribution. It's great for networking. Oh, there's just so many benefits. You need to do it right now. And feel free to add to mine. If you make any suggestions on mine, feel free. Let's have a look. I won't do it in conventional changelog. I'll just say banner now links to your website, and it was number 2, wasn't it? That's the commit, and then we'll raise a pull request. That's some more contributions for me today. I want you all to make contributions. Closes. Oh, can't spell. Closes. #2. Create pull request. There we go. Has no one still shared their GitHub accounts? Don't be shy. We're all friends here. And for those of you who have been over to our Discord, you will know that we're a really inclusive community. So don't be worried. All is good. What else can I do to mine? And I also want to make that repo. Actually, you know what? Let me make that repo and see. New repository. And you all can contribute to this. New repository. Awesome. GitHub profiles. GitHub profiles. There we go. List of GitHub profiles that have awesome customization that you can use for inspiration. Use for inspiration. There we go. Make it public. Stick a README in it because it's probably only going to have a README. Do a license. Now we get ignore. Create. See, that's how you would do it for your customizing your profile account, but you would do it with the name which would match your username. Have you done it yet? Let me know in the chat. Have you done it yet? Or what are you waiting for? I mean, seriously, what are you waiting for? Don't be scared. I can't create a repo for you, otherwise I would. But once you create the repo, even if it's empty, I can add some things to it. So if anyone wants to have a look at this repo, I'll share a link in the chat again. And this is the other repo. And now I'm going to just make some changes to this. So I'm going to not do this hyphenated. And then who we're going to add first? Let's just add Praveen's one first. If I'm using his as an example. And then all you have to do is go Praveen. That will be what is displayed for the link. Should we add a screenshot? What do you think? Would a screenshot be useful when you're kind of previewing these, or just a list of names? Because if it's just a list of names, you kind of don't know. But then if it's a screenshot, the screenshot's going to get out of date so quickly because people are going to update them. Maybe we'll leave the screenshot out for now. Feel free to submit a pull request with your suggestions of awesome GitHub profiles. There we go. Okay, I got Praveen. If I add mine, that's just really sad, right? So I'm not going to add mine. But please share yours. Let's have a look. Preview changes. All looks good. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. It's the first one. I'm not going to put in a fancy comment. And there we go. So when people come to this repo for the first time and they go there, they've got Praveen's as an example. And I want to add all of yours. So let me know. But Praveen, you need to change your profile picture. It's not like as clear as your banner. If you're watching, that's my suggestion for you. But this is, I think this is pretty cool. I'm really happy with mine. What suggestions could I make to mine? Wow, it does take a little bit of time to load that animated GIF, but you know, I think everyone's on pretty good connections. And if the animated GIF loads a bit slowly, that's also fine. What other badges could I add? So I've got GitHub, I've got Twitter, Discord. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, I'll get you the link. So I can just copy the link from here now. Really easy for me to find. And then we can have the conversation between videos and live streams. Who else could we... I wonder who else we can find. Any big names that you think of that would have awesome GitHub accounts? As in like their profile customization. What else could I could add another badge. I could add... what else could I add? I could add actually one of my favorite YouTube videos, but again, that would just take another space. I wonder if eventually they stop loading in information. Is the GIF better than actually having a YouTube video? I think so, because it's moving. What else could I could have some code snippets examples. Again, not sure. It's kind of like a CV, but the best parts, right? So I don't want work history on there. What else could I put? I mean, I do have a short bio here, which is, let me go to my website and let's see what we can steal from there. Right, so on my website, which I'm redoing at the moment, using redoing it with Tailwind CSS, which I'm really enjoying, by the way. If you have used that, let me know. What else can we do? So I could put some of this text, I suppose, on there. Underneath this, I see we've got some people joining the Discord. Awesome to have you there, and I'll come and say hi and welcome you on the Discord shortly afterwards. Let's have a look. What else could we do? I could add this underneath here as well. So you can put in HTML. So if you want to customize things a bit more, you can put in HTML and CSS. You can't put in JavaScript. I did try, obviously escaping that. How does that look now? If I preview that, that looks okay. Would I put it under the badges? I'm not going to worry too much about that. Feature, bio, more bio information added. Right. Commit that straight away on my account. It's going to appear and make it look so much better already. There we go. So how are your repos? So who am I following? Let's have a look. Let's see who I follow and or who's following me. Let's have a look at their accounts. Let me see. Let's open some of these in new tabs. And let's see. Aha! Recognize this person. And let's have a look. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. D-Rush, nothing on that one either. Mikey, nothing on that one. Yes, okay, I found one. David, or as we call you, Bolt in the Discord. Awesome. So I do quite like those the icons down the side. That's quite nice. And then if you want to see how someone's done this, you just click on the link at the top, and when you go to it, you can go to raw and you can actually see how they've done it. So you can take ideas from how they've done it like that. So I do like, the icons are quite good. That's quite clean and nice. Mine must look really big and verbose. Okay, I like that. Let's keep that open. Let's keep going. Let's have a look at someone else's. Stephen. No. What? Aha! When was this created? Was this done today? Was my live stream 9 minutes ago? Yes! Inspired one person to create this repo. And I'm happy if we just inspire one person a day. That is my goal. I don't try and inspire hundreds and hundreds of people. And if there's anything I can do to help you in any way, obviously, please do let me know. Right, let's make a change. I want to make some more GitHub contributions. How are my badges looking today? Let me have a quick look. We bring this one to the front. How many contributions have I done today? 16. Let's make it 20. Okay, so what can we do? You've got hi there. Okay, awesome. Let me see what else I can borrow from your profile. I know you're from Twitter. I know you've got a Twitter handle, so I can add that. Have you? Yeah, you've got a Twitter handle there. Oh, you've got a website. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got Twitter and we've got a website, and here we can get some more links. Awesome. Okay, let's do that. So let's hit edit. Need to fork it. That's fine. Here we go. It's in the template. Aha. See, GitHub even gives you a template to make it easier for you. If you see me looking up, by the way, and you haven't seen my behind the scenes, it's because I am looking up at my screen up there just to make sure the live stream is going okay. Right, back to this. So let's have a look. I suggest we remove that. And then I'm currently working on, I want to say Kotlin, because you're always working on Kotlin stuff. I can put that in, oh no, but this is markdown, right? So I can do bold. I'm currently learning, I want to say Kotlin, but that's kind of, I'm currently learning. No, I'll remove that. That's fine. I'm looking to collaborate on, I want to say Kotlin again. It just seems a bit silly. Help me out here, people. Help me out. I'm looking for help with, ask me about, I want to say Kotlin again. I'm not doing very good. Let's, right. You know what? I mean, undo that. I'm going to leave that for the time being, and I'm going to add socials. Follow me on, and I can put Twitter, and then we can put the Twitter link in. There we go. Or my website is, how do you add animated GIF to the README? Cool. Give me 2 seconds and I will show you. 2 seconds and I'll do it. So we can get the website. My website is, just my website. More information on my website. And then the website will be the actual link to the website. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. So I like that. If we preview it, again, the hi there is still there. I've left that in. And then you got the website and you got the Twitter. Just making little improvements. Website and Twitter link. Add it. If I hit commit, I hit enter, but like propose change. Then it will create a pull request. And we should actually create an issue first. And don't forget, raising an issue is not only good for discussion before you create the changes, but also it gives you that green square for today, an extra one. Add social links to README, to profile. There we go. That'll probably be number 1, I'm guessing. And then if I go back to here, I can say closes number 1. There we go. And I could add a screenshot as well, but I'm a bit lazy. It's fine. We're short on time. There we go. Awesome. And as you will see, it won't appear on the profile if I refresh it until it's accepted. So don't worry about making contributions to other people. They will check it and make sure they're happy with it and put comments in if they want it slightly different or might tweak it themselves. And also, don't worry if someone's making a contribution to yours, then if someone's making a contribution to yours, you have to accept it before it appears. But yeah, so I've made another contribution. Okay, how's my green squares looking? Let's have a look. It was 16 before, right? I'm guessing now it's kind of, 19, approaching that 20. Who else can we have a look at? Does anyone want to share stuff in the chat? Let me know what you think of customizing your GitHub profile. Let me know about your GitHub profile or someone else's. How to add a GIF to my README. It's exactly the same as adding a normal image with the, so if I go to mine, if you want to go to mine and then you click on the README, you can hit raw, then you can see what it is. So it's just normal markdown. Well, that's quite small for you probably to see. If I make that bigger, hopefully it's not behind my head. It's just a normal GIF. You need to create the GIF outside of GitHub, and then when you add it to your README, you just include it like you would with any image in Markdown. So without the exclamation mark, it will make it a link, and with the exclamation mark, it makes it an image. View Lancer. I did on Discord. So I did what on Discord? I'm not going to look on Discord while I'm on the live stream because I'll too much to look at. It's on the screen, way 2 or 3 screens over there. Let me have a look shortly. Write it in the chat here. Oh, you shared the link. I'm guessing what you're saying, and Nightbot might have blocked it. But if you just want to share your GitHub username, just put the string in. I don't need the whole github.com, right? I know where GitHub is. I live on it, so it's okay. Just your username is fine. So in my case, it would be Eddie Jowd. Just share your username, and I can have a look. Who else can we see? Right, let's scroll down a bit more. We got about this far. Who else have we got? I know these people are quite active on GitHub. Let's have a look. Who else we got? Okay, let's see. Okay, we leave bolts open. No. Yay! Hi, I'm a software developer passionate about ambient computing, etc. Awesome. That looks good. Check out my website. Perfect. Nope. Vicky, I can't create a repo to start contributing. So I recommend everyone create a repo and let other people start contributing to yours. So many people haven't done it. I know it came out really, really recently, but I've only found like 2 people, right? Oh, username. Okay. Let me get it. Bring it over here. Here we go. Awesome. Aha. View Lancer. You got your logo up there. Where does it go? It goes to your YouTube video. Okay. I'm currently working on TypeScript courses on my YouTube channel. You've previously done Python. More will be added soon about me. Awesome. Oh, Ionic. I need to do a video on Ionic. Vamsy, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. It is on my list of things to create. I do plan to do one. Planning on studying Angular, React. Awesome. I do like that you're saying what's coming up. I think that's pretty cool. Awesome. That looks good. I just think with this image, it's taking up a lot of space, and you're wasting a lot of white space there. Is my only suggestion. So I would try and maybe make it smaller, or can you put something down the side, make it more useful, or maybe make it larger and then put it alongside this writing. It will be a lot of kind of inline CSS probably to do that, but that's something you could potentially do. By the way, if you're all watching and you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps support my channel and helps me grow. I'm gonna leave that open because I'm gonna check out your YouTube and other bits and pieces later on. So you've got 3 people. Oh, that's my website. Close that. That have got customized GitHub profile pages. Let's customize yours. Create that repo. Just create it, and then we can make some edits. Stephen, Sam's pretty good. Let's have a look. That's all the people I follow. And if you haven't followed me yet, drop me a follow on GitHub, and I can follow you back and see what you're up to. Wow, someone's done more contributions than me. Whew. Okay, but no customized repo. Okay, let's. No, and no. Okay. I couldn't, out of 35 people I followed, I clicked on most of them, not all of them, but say 30, I only found 3 people. So what suggestions and ideas do you think I could add to what would you like to see? So if you came to my account first, what would you like to see that would be useful? I mean, you've got these pinned repositories, so there's no point in me listing my favorite or my, I don't know, most accomplished or whatever you want to call it, repos, because they're already there. What else could I add, I suppose? I could put a width on this GIF and make it smaller. Like I put 2 side by side. Because then I could get another video. I won't do that now, but I could get an animated GIF of another video clip. Oh, that's a genius idea. I like that. So I want to raise an issue so I don't forget. So if I go to my repository that allows you to customize the repo, Eddie Jowd, I want to put an issue. I want to raise an issue. Does anyone else want to raise this issue for me, actually? I can tell you what you're going to write in it, and you'll get the green box for today. Any volunteers, write open source in the chat, and I'll put some text in the chat. And all you need to do is just hit new. So when you go to issues, hit new, and you can paste in the title. That's all you got to do, and you'll get your green square contribution for today. Anyone in the chat? Seriously, no one wants like free open source contributions. I'm actually even going to write the text for you. But it's good to just get in that kind of workflow. The more you do it, the more you'll do it without even thinking, and you won't be worried if someone closes it and says no, thank you very much. I think a lot of people don't contribute to open source because the fear of rejection or other people putting a bad comment in. It doesn't usually happen. I actually have never had any really bad comments. I have some that haven't been so friendly, but when you get a few of those, it's like water off a duck's back, and you just think, fine, that's your opinion. And if it's in your repo, you can always delete that comment anyway if you really want to. But no takers. No one wants free. Okay, I'll create it myself. I was just, I thought I'd share some of the open source love. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to say animated, can't even spell, animated GIF for, let me think, for an event. Because I've got me on a green screen coding, animated GIF from an event to complement the green screen coding. I've just seen an email come in from Praveen, and he has approved the change that we made. Let's have a look. I'll create this in a second, give some people a couple more minutes if they want it. Just to write open source in the chat, and that ticket is yours. Not to actually solve the ticket, but just to raise the ticket. You're welcome to solve it as well. So it looks like Praveen has just merged this. So if we go to his repository, for his account, and we go to pull request, nothing there because he's closed it. So if we go to the close tab, this is the one I raised. Let's have a look. And he's put it in. Awesome. And then the issue that I also raised should be closed as well. Yep, automatically got closed when the pull request got accepted. And he said, thanks, merged. Which I think is awesome. I love, always say thank you. Always put in a comment. Even if you're going to close it or accept it, whatever it is, just say thanks. Copy. I'm going to just put a comment here. You are welcome using your repo as an example on my live stream. We'll put a link to the live stream as well. There we go. So you can always see what we've done and so on. Right, so now that's been merged. If I refresh this page, now when I click on the banner, we didn't change anything in design, but when I click on the banner, it goes to his website. There we go. Awesome. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yes, right. So no one's written open source in the chat. Is my chat like stuck or broken or something? Let me refresh the page and find out. Let me see. Refreshed the YouTube live stream page because sometimes it does get stuck. And lo and behold, there is no comments in the chat. Don't be shy. This is yours? Okay. I will submit it. I'll get the green square. That will make me 20 for me. Aha, we've got another username. Okay, I've created this issue so I can worry about this issue later on. We've got another GitHub. Let's have a look. Username. Awesome. Okay, got some badges and got a table too. Let me bring it over onto this screen and you can see it. Let's have a look. Well, let me just drop it into there. There we go. Right, look at this. I'm liking this tech stack with logos as well. Oh, this is good. Great example. And the GitHub stats, I have seen these somewhere else. I do actually quite like that. Should I add a, I don't know what the graph is for, but I'm liking that. My certifications, again, it becomes almost like a CV. This is a great example. This is a really, really good example. I like this. Webinars that you've done, blogs that you've done. I think that's pretty cool. I do like that. Praveen, awesome to have you here. You missed the part we were doing on your repo, but we do have your repo up, and thanks for accepting the pull request. So now it goes through to your website rather than just going through to the image. We're actually reviewing and getting inspiration from other people's. And Praveen, you were the first person on this new repo that I created, which is, where is it? Awesome GitHub profiles. And yours is the first one. I really think we need to add this account though. This looks awesome. Liking these stats. Let's see how you've done the stats. Or shall I add you first? Unless anyone else wants to make the GitHub contribution to this readme and add this account too as well. Dipto, hopefully I pronounced that right. Anyone else wants to add it? I mean, I can add it. You see me add stuff all the time, but I want you to get the GitHub contributions because it will help you get the job and the money that you deserve. It really, really does. I cannot... my successes have been down to my open source contributions and the community, and I want you all to do the same and benefit from it. So let me know if anyone wants to add this account to that repo. Otherwise, in a few minutes, I'll do it myself. While we're doing that, I'm really keen to have a look how you've written this, how much markdown and how much... Well, I did see a projects MD file. Oh, is that like included? Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that in a minute. Alistair, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Okay, we're going to click on raw, right? We wanted to have a look at how this is done. Okay, so you've got HTML table, makes sense. This looks like markdown. This is in HTML. I do not like tables, but I know we have to use it. You could use a GitHub table, I suppose, but you can't customize it as much. Where was, here we go. This is the stats that we're looking at, username. Shall I have a look at my stats? Let's have a look. So if I go across to here and open it in a new tab, I'm guessing if I change the username to mine, it will probably bring my GitHub account stats. I don't know if I have to configure anything else. That's pretty cool. I could add that to mine. I'm too excited. I want to add it. I want to add it. Total stars, 503. Commit. Total issues. I need to make those numbers a bit better. I've got quite a few PRs. Let me add that to my profile account as well. Awesome to have more people here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and let me know if you want to make an open source contribution. I want to add more people to this list, and I'm more than happy to have you. I can show you what links need to be added, and you're welcome to get the open source contribution. But I'm quite excited to add this stats to mine as well now. Eddie, I want the contribution, but I don't know what's going on. DJ Brown, no problem. It is yours, and I'll talk you through it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me add this because I'm really excited. So if I add the image statistics, I'll just say Eddie Jowd GitHub. This is not going to be seen. This is like the alt tag. Statis. I can't even say it. What a stupid word. Or it's just me that's stupid. And then if I hit preview, let's see if it comes through okay. Hey, the stats come through. A bit slowly, but they're kind of getting there. Okay, let me add that. Feature, stats, GitHub statistics. Added. Right, submit that. So if I go to my account page now, let's have a look. Aha, my stats are there. Awesome, love that. Really good. I'll check out that project. It looks really interesting. Okay, so we're going to get DJ and it contributing to GitHub. Right, let's have a look. Oh yes, Coding Mania, we can look at the logos next. Really, really good point. Logos and the badges. We should show people how we do that. Okay, so DJ, let's get you contributing to open source. So if I send you this link in the chat, open it in your browser, and then what you need to do is you'll see this. You'll see an edit button. If you don't, go to the readme, and then you'll see an edit button. You hit edit, it will fork it, which makes a copy of the repo. I'm going to hit edit, but I'm not going to submit it. I want you to submit it. Hit edit. Then on the line below, do a hyphen, which gives you another bullet point. And then we want to add, where is it? Which account was it? We want to add this one. So what I recommend, I just take the username, because it's going to be a link, and that in the square brackets is what you would see in the link. And then in the normal bracket is the actual link that you would need. So then copy the link at the top and put it in there. And then always add an empty blank line at the end. That's really important. And if I hit preview, you will see that now if I right click, just to show you that it opens in a new tab, it will go to that repo. Oh, actually, I want to go to their account page. My mistake. I want to go to this link. But you get the idea. So if I change this link, not to be the actual README file, but to be the account, then you scroll to the bottom and commit the changes. So all you've got to do, let me know if you need any help. I'm really keen to get you to get your green square for today. Markdown, yeah. Awesome. You could use something called tab copy. What's tab copy, Praveen? Let us know. I should have had Praveen on this live stream with me. Put him up in the corner and we could be geeking out. Praveen, maybe that's something we can do next week. Let me know and do some research into you've got a great community as well. Anyone who doesn't know Praveen, go check out his YouTube, his open source projects, and maybe we can jump on a collab next week, and we can start looking at other people's projects. So in your community, check out what people have awesome projects, not projects, like awesome GitHub profiles, and we can have a look at those and maybe go through those and give people inspiration to do theirs. I so want to be in a live stream. No worries. Yes, have a look at Praveen's channel too. No worries. You're more than welcome in the shout out. Our community has to stick together, right? We need to support each other. I'm more than happy to support other people who are passionate in the community and who continue. Don't just do kind of like a one-off, I don't know, video or live stream and then don't continue. You've continued, you've persisted, and I think that's awesome. Okay, right. How are you doing, DJ? Did that work for you? Have you managed to make the contribution? If I check the pull request, I can see if it's come through yet. Hasn't come through yet. I'll leave this open. Let me know if you need any help. While we're doing that, while we're waiting for you to do that, let's have a look at these icons and logos. So, Coding Mania, which icons and logos did you mean? Did you mean these badges at the top, or did you mean where is it? Or did you mean these logos here? Let me know. I really want to tell everyone you're the inspiration for my YouTube channel. I need to bring that up on the screen. I'm pretty sure I haven't got this social integration running, so I can't bring that up on the screen like I normally do. I got too excited to start this live stream that I completely forgot to set up properly. So my apologies, but that is awesome. I need to screenshot that, Praveen. I need to share that on socials. That's awesome. Cool. The badges. Okay, yep. So with the badges, you can go to a site called shields.io. I can put a link in the chat. This site is awesome. And then in each section, you can go to the section. So if you go to socials, for example, then it gives you the examples and you can customize the badges further. So if you take, I don't know, GitHub followers, for example, you can click on it and then this allows you to customize it and shows you a preview below. So you need to put your username in. So if I just go Eddie Jowd, right, that's the default kind of badge. And then you can change it. I changed it for the badge, which I stole from Praveen. I quite like that design. It's bigger, it's kind of flatter, it's quite nice. And then you could write something like, I don't know, GitHub, and it overwrites the label. And you can even add the logo just by adding in the name. It has a collection of icons and logos that you can use. Now you go and you copy the badge and you just add it as a normal image and the service will take care the rest of it for you. I made the contribution and got my green square. Thanks. Awesome. Let's go have a look. So, have you raised a pull request? Let's have a look. I don't see the pull request. Or are you talking about a different contribution? I'm going to sneeze. Are you able to check and see it was done correctly? I can't see anything at the moment. Oh, I think you must have committed it to yours. Let me see if there's a fork. There is a fork. You got to do one more step afterwards. Yeah, so you forked it. Okay, awesome. Let's see if you've made the change. Doesn't look like you've. Oh, it might be in your branch. Yep. Let me see. You've made the change and you've added it. And if I open it in a new tab, so I don't lose this page, you've done it correctly as well, which is awesome. So yes, you've done that all correctly, but there's one more step that you need to do. You need to raise a pull request. And the way you can do that, I'm going to lose this page because you've made those changes already. You go to pull request on this project, not on your project, on this project. And you go raise a new pull request. And then you will get an extra option to choose. It'll be your repo. And then it will be your branch, which is patch 1 with your changes. And then you hit create pull request. It will appear here. I can review it. We can get it merged in. And then the project will be improved. It won't just have Praveen's on there. It will also have dip2's as well, which is, like I said, awesome. So DJ, really, really close. You've done the hard work. Final step. Do you want the link? If I send you a link to this page, then you can click on new pull request. Awesome. So Praveen, between now and next week when we do our live stream, you need to try and find some other from your community. If you can ask them to see which ones have awesome customized GitHub profiles, and we can take inspiration from them, and we can, make improvements to ours, make some suggestion to other people's. And I think that'd be really interesting. I think a lot of people aren't aware of this, and the ones that are haven't really done much about it. So it'd be great, I think, to inspire our communities to stand out from the crowd by not only doing open source contributions, but also by having a more, interesting GitHub profile page. Sounds good. Awesome. Right, DJ, how are you getting on? If I refresh this, nothing's come through yet. I need to stop the live stream in about 5-10 minutes. So DJ, our goal is to get this merged in before the end of the stream and do some more things as well. So don't worry, hang around everyone. And if anything else you want me to look at, if you want me to look at your GitHub, any GitHub projects while you're waiting, send through some links. You can't post links in the chat, but you can send through your username, just the end part of the URL, the username / the project. Awesome. Viewlancer, check out your channel. We'll do that in the next live stream. Ping me a private message on Discord with a link to your YouTube channel, and I'll have a look in my time, prepare myself for a bit, make sure it is tech focused and nothing else, and then I can have a look and review. So yeah, do that. And if you send it as a private message on Discord, it'll remind me to have a look at that, and we can. And then in a new future live stream, you can also remind me again, but I would have checked it out already and I would know that it is safe for work and all that sorts of stuff. I've heard some horror stories, people getting caught out. So I need to play it safe. Right. Awesome. Okay. Let's have a look. Right. DJ, how you doing? Unfortunately, it's there. Yes, let's have a look. Okay. Just some feedback for everyone watching. When you're making an open source contribution, keep this descriptive because it's easier for the maintainer. You want to make it as easy as you can for maintainer. So the smaller the pull request, the better. And this is a nice and tidy pull request, so that's great. But I would say saying you've updated the README is not very helpful. It's fine in this case, don't worry about it, but just a bit of kind of more information for other people, because I know the README has been updated. So I can edit this because I'm the maintainer of the project. So I would say something like, you still get the contribution, so don't worry, I'm just editing the title and the pull request if anyone comes looks at this in the future for inspiration. But I would say, do something like dip2, no, don't autocomplete that. Profile added to the list of, I don't know, you want to keep it short as well. Awesome GitHub profiles. Can't spell GitHub. Something like that. I don't know. That's probably not the best one, but you get the idea. Okay, I'll save that. But don't worry, it doesn't change your commit. It doesn't change anything like this. You're still here. So I really like that. So what I'm going to do is on file change, I want to hit review. I'm going to hit approve. Looks good to me. Hope you don't mind the abbreviation. Actually, that's really bad. Thanks. This looks great. Thumbs up. Approve. Let's get it merged in. Merged. And if we go to the beginning of this repo. Now this is on the source repo. It's here for everyone else to benefit from. So awesome. DJ, I'm glad you did that. Let's have a look. Actually, we can actually have a look at your GitHub account and see that you've got your green contribution. Should be there, right? You need a profile picture. Highly recommend getting a profile picture for your GitHub account. It doesn't look very professional. Add yourself a bio. Following 6 people. I hope one of those are me. Oh, yes, one of those is. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Today you got 3 contributions. That's awesome work. Raising the pull request, 1 contribution. The commits, the other contribution. If you'd raised an issue saying what you were going to do, that would have been an additional one on top as well. But that's awesome. Yes, definitely add a profile picture. You want your account to look as professional as possible. And then now you know how to add some, customize your GitHub account as well. Everyone, it was so good to have this impromptu live stream with you all. I think it's probably a good place to call it a day there. If you are watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the video below and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I go live, every time I publish a video. And head over to our Discord channel. I've got a link here for you. And so we can continue the conversations between live streams and between videos. Have a great weekend, everyone. Let's see if we can get a cheeky live stream this weekend as well. What videos and what live streams would you like to do? I'm really keen on doing more live streams because you have that conversation going back and forth. Obviously, I'm going to show you the back of my command center, which is just, I can't point to it. Wow, this is backwards. It's kind of a bit weird. Down there. And yeah, there. That's what it looks like behind me in my command center. So if it's your first time here, you don't know what it's like. This is what it is like in here, and with all these lights and screens and so on. Wow, it's getting hot. So have a great weekend, everyone. Let me know what you would like to see in the live streams, and I look forward to geeking out with you more. We do have some open source projects, so if you do want to get involved in some open source projects, or if you want to get some more eyes, more publicity on your open source projects, we can add it to our community. And also we can add the project and give you admin rights to your project. Or if you just want to join the GitHub community, then we can get you added to the community here. And then on your profile, for example, if I pick someone, go to their profile, you can see that you've got an organization. Again, it makes you look more part of the community. It makes you look more, oh, I'm not following Rossano. Let's follow Rossano. And he has another account. That was really good find, right? See? Team Eddie, I'm going to call it, a bit cheesy, I know, has to have an awesome GitHub profile and open source activity. That's my goal, is to get you doing more open source, to have an awesome GitHub profile. Why? Because I want you to stand out in the community, and I want you to get the job and the projects and the money that you deserve. Right. Thanks. I have linked my projects in my README. Any suggestions how to showcase that more? Yeah, yours is looking really good. You belong to lots of organizations, which is awesome. Foz Asia, awesome. NVIDIA Games work. Wow, really cool. Nice work. So that looks great. If you want to join ours, you're more than welcome to. It'd be awesome to have you there because you do have some really good GitHub profiles. So it would be it'd be a pleasure to have you there. And I liked how you did the stacks, the different stacks that you use. That's very, very cool. Kubernetes. I'm getting a bit more into Kubernetes at the moment. So hopefully you've joined the Discord and we can chat more about, I think you said you had, we can chat more about Kubernetes as well. Now, this is awesome. My only suggestion would be to try and make these 3 sections maybe shorter. Potentially, if I do something really quickly, I've got like 5 minutes left for this live stream. I won't submit this, or I could submit it as an example for you, but not for you to necessarily merge. But I could do something really quickly. My suggestion might be to put it in a table. Let's see what I can do really quick. So these 3, so you've got this section. So I'll ignore the section above it, and I would probably put a space in there as well, just to make it easier to read and keep markdown happy. But what I would probably do, this is like kind of like a bonus thing after I said my buys. I think quite a few people left after I said subscribe, etc. And they've kind of all left, which is fine. What I would suggest is do something like this. Let me think. If I leave that up there, so we've got 2 sections. I would do something like blogs and then webinars. You don't have to do it in capitals. It's just an example. And then let me see. And then I would grab that link. Again, I'm not changing what you've got there already. I'm just adding to it underneath. I don't know if I will commit it or not, but let's see. You can let me know what you think. Let's do a quick preview on that. We should have one entry in there. So yeah, something like that. So you've got blogs and your list of blogs underneath it. So you've got Hal Jenkins and you'd have Kubernetes underneath, just to take up less space in the README, because it does get quite long and you've got a lot of white space to the right. Something like, and then if I do the next line, actually I can do, grab that real quick, and then grab that. Oh, I've been doing it wrong, right? The second one on the right, let me see what I've done. Jenkins and then Kubernetes. The second one shouldn't be Kubernetes. The second one should be that side. What am I doing? This is me doing it in a rush. I think you get the idea, but I will do it right. It's not confusing. So it's Jenkins in the left column, microservices in the right column under webinars, and then Kubernetes would go in the first column. And actually, let me just finish the first column so I don't confuse myself again. And then it'll be the automation. There we go. And then let's do the second column, which would then have the second entry. And then Ansible afterwards as well. So if I preview that now, let's have a look. So you've got these two sections here, and I've replaced it with this section there. And you could probably do a third section if you wanted a third column, or again, to save space. I'm going to commit that. You don't have to accept it, so don't feel that you have to, but it's just an idea. Or you've got TV in there, haven't you? Sorry, so webinars. And you've got book, blogs as the book. So if I close that. Sorry, delete that, close that. Can't even talk. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you can see I've removed that and put that in there. Again, just an idea. It's a personal preference. I'm not saying it's better. It's just more space conscious. Example usage. Example space usage. That makes no sense at all. Come on, Eddie. Think of something better. Trying to improve, trying to reduce, I've got it. Trying to reduce vertical spacing by using horizontal. Okay, it's going to be over 50, but you get an example. I'll propose it as a change. Again, you don't have to accept it if you don't want to, just as an example, but I think I'm happy with that as an example. Hit create. I should add a screenshot, really. That'd be a lot nicer. But, you know, you've seen it on the screen with me. There we go. Actually, I could take a quick screenshot now, really quick. Let's have a look. If I go to, if I view it in a file, then it will show this to me here. And then I can take a screenshot of that, close that, and in the conversation, I can hit edit. And let's just show you an example of what it looks like. I think it's just so much easier if you can make it easier for the maintainer to know what's happening, what's going on, not just the code changes. So now if I update that comment, you will see an example. Right, awesome. Everyone, I really hope that helped. Thank you so much for joining my live stream today. And it was great to have you here. I look forward to seeing you more live streams. Have a great weekend. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I am going to end the live stream now. No secret extra hidden tips at the end this time. That last one was the bonus section, not tips, bonus section. All right, everyone, I will see you all soon.